Let's go, guys. Get this win.
And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton Covey. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
No touch. No touch.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He finds space into the red zone. Dives for the end.
Yeah!
Touchdown! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from his own end zone. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Luck to the air. He throws a bullet to the center of the big game downfield. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The nose point after is good. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Good, set.
They bring their tight end left.
No touchdown.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
No touchdown.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Micah McFadden able to make the play. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football.
No touchdown.
They're looking at third and very long.
No touchdown.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Buying some time right. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf.
There we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Tiger swamp. Tiger swamp. No touchdown.
Hurts now on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Locke. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be 4th down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. You're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They've got a man in motion. They go play action on 1st. He's going to lob one deep down the left side. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Locke looking to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie it in the final minute of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead on that successful kick. Gano ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He gets loose down the right side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, and we just see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Throwing here, Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hey, 73, 73. Silver, set.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Escapes out to the left.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal.
Hey, 73, 73.
On 4th down, Hurts. He's on the move. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's picked out by the Giants. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. They'll recover, still with it. And he drives this forward to the 6. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Here's Hurts. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts looking to throw. And this one, Hurts had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on 1st down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, New York! The Giants tie it just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. He fields it from the 8. A reverse on the opening kickoff. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Locked down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. He sent a man in motion. Trying again, following the sack. This finds Bellinger. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Stopped at the line, and that forces them into a 4th and long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they won't do it, so that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Great.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Working quickly here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Barkley's got it. Has room into the secondary. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. He rolls to his right. This is caught. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. With some trickery here on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles take possession of the football. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, you got a little no seed of doubt to put in the quarterback's mind the next
Got
time
that
he
one-hander.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
They go to Barkley again. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No touchdown.
Now Hurts. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. This one's caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completed here to Uzama. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding a 12-point lead. 3rd and just 2 to go.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Great. No touchdown.
Hurts setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Has his man, it's Tracy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Man in motion here. They go play action on 1st. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
I caught your touchdown, buddy.
Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
63, 63, 63. No touch.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got Devontae Smith. He's at midfield. 30. Devontae Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
A play fake now hurts to throw. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they pick him off again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know
they get it right back. That's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
The Giants still line up for the 2-point conversion.
Getting right back to it after that interception. It's a foot race. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Has a man. It's Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Escapes the pocket. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taken in by Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Hurts throwing again. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll...
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody.
I blew this team out.
Guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the old...
They should have gave me that 1 so I can make it 60 on your head, boy.
This league, each year, they're used to it. If there's time left...
The Giants suck like in real life. You assholes. You couldn't beat the champs. I'm going to make it 60-27. I don't care. They should have let me get that damn kick. Or 2 points. Yeah, look at that. All that, man. I did good, man. Interception after interception, fumbles. Man, this is a good game. Subscribe if you're not. Man, I just blew this dude out. 27-59. That's crazy. 7 touchdowns, 361 yards. That is crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.